How many dreams are rotting in your drafts folder right now? That phrase, almost ready, it's a serial killer of dreams. It's murdered more launches, more offers, more truth telling than failure ever could. Because here's what nobody wants to admit: perfectionism isn't about excellence, it's about terror, plain and simple. I used to think perfectionism was pride, wanting things to be just right. But when I looked closer, I realized it wasn't pride at all. It was just panic. In the Navy, I'd rewrite reports at least 3 times, convinced one typo would prove I didn't belong. In corporate, I'd rehearse presentations in the mirror, terrified my voice would shake and expose me. As a tutor, I'd over-prepare lessons until my eyes blurred because if a student didn't get it, that meant I wasn't enough. And now, even now, recording this episode, I've restarted like 3 times because the first line didn't land hard enough. That's not craftsmanship, that's captivity. Here's what I've learned the hard way: perfectionism doesn't protect your standards, it strangles your start. Welcome to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Sean Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. Today, let's burn down the perfectionism prison, why almost ready is killing your potential, and how to finally move without waiting for permission that you'll never get. I once spent weeks preparing to share a new idea, line by line, headline by headline. I told myself I'm refining my message. But really, I was hiding behind the revision so I would never have to risk being told no. Meanwhile, a coach I followed launched something half-baked, typo-riddled, and alive. Filled her program in 48 hours. That's when it gutted me. Perfectionism is just a thief that looks like preparation. It convinces you that pausing is progress, polishing is purpose. But almost ready? That's not a stage. It's a sentence. Every day you revise instead of release, you're teaching your identity that movement equals danger. You're not delaying because you're lazy. You're delaying because you're terrified that being visible might reveal you're actually human. All right. You didn't come here just for theory. You came because you know you're stuck. You know almost ready is code for I'm scared. So let me share the 3 lies perfectionism keeps whispering and why each one is slowly killing what you were born to build. Perfectionism seems like polish. No, it's not. It's panic pretending to have standards. You don't tweak for days because you care about quality. You tweak because you think control equals safety. Spoiler, it doesn't. The I'll start when it's perfect excuse, it's just your nervous system begging for certainty that will never, ever come. Excellence moves, perfectionism freezes. Second, you're perfecting it. Wrong. You're imprisoning it and calling that care. Perfectionism is control addiction wrapped in productivity language. You delay, revise, optimize because vulnerability feels like free fall. But here's the truth that you already know and keep ignoring. The art lives in the mess, the connection in the cracks, growth in the launch that you're terrified to make. Control kills creativity, and you're choosing the cage because at least you know where the walls are. Third, your value lives in the outcome. Guess again. You're keeping the outcome locked in a drawer where no one can judge it, including you. When your value is welded to performance, imperfection feels like evidence. Evidence that you're not enough, that you never were, that they'll finally see through you so you don't share the thing. you refine it into oblivion. But your worth doesn't live in outcomes, it lives in alignment. And alignment doesn't wait for perfect conditions, it moves anyway. Stop here and breathe. Inhale this truth. I don't need to be ready to be real. And exhale the lie that safety lives in certainty. Now, I want you to reflect on these questions. What did I lose the last time I chose ready over real? Who taught me that being excellent meant being untouchable? And here's your reset boost today. First, launch the draft. Share one thing this week before you feel ready. Post it scared. Send it shaking. Let it be imperfect and alive. 2, set the imperfect standard. Decide right now that done, honest, and breathing beats polished, safe, and suffocating every time. And 3rd, practice visible humanity. Let people see the rough edges, the hesitation, the I don't know yet. That's what makes you trustworthy, not perfect. For years, perfectionism made me look productive, while I quietly suffocated. It let me stay in control, stay safe, stay small. Now I know, almost ready is just another word for afraid. The work that actually changes lives, yours and theirs, it always looks messy in the middle. So stop trying to be flawless. Start focusing to be believed. This was the Perfectionism Prison, why almost ready is killing your potential. Next up, the unlearning curve, why letting go beats leveling up. Because once you stop chasing perfect, the real work begins. Unlearning everything you built just to feel safe. With strength and heart, I'm Sean Michael. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.